Yo, what's going on, YouTubers? America, yes. Let's see. Let me turn that down right to the radio. Hey, this is your boy Prime, and it's about damn time. Check me out. Got a few things I wanted to get off my chest. Now, so, sometimes I get away from just the basics of being an Uber driver, and some of the basics of being an Uber driver and a Lyft driver or a rideshare driver as a whole is just knowing the rules. Okay, so what I have found is that a lot of drivers either do not know the rules or just want to make money and they don't care about the rules, right? And then even with the rules, there are different talking points where things can be decided based on what the driver is, basically based on what the driver's discretion is in that case. So but I also want to hit that with a catalyst, like we need to train customers so that these type of things don't happen. So recently, it's been a really big spike in passengers that's requesting rides, or people that's requesting rides for underage passengers. Period. Underage passengers in your vehicle. Now, this could be a big issue because, number one, think about this for a second. They're kids, they're young, they're wild sometimes, and now they're in your car. When you tear stuff up, it's kind of hard to really obligate your kids to anything because they don't really make any money per se. So, you know what I mean? And then let's say, for example, you had to put them out. Like it would be kind of bad to put a kid out, right? You would feel somewhat bad if you put a kid out in your car. But sometimes you may have to, but it'll be really a bad thing, right? Maybe even a bad idea to put them out your car, right? So basically what I'm telling you is that you want to be careful in this situation because you could easily upset a mother or something like that, right? I mean, honestly, not that you should even care, because if they put their kids in the back of your car and they don't even know this the driver from a can of paint, like that's kind of a problem right there too, right? So it's a two-way street. Now, the sun is killing me. So, all right, so check me out. It's been like a spike, so because people basically just so lazy nowadays. Like instead of you taking your child to daycare or whatever the heck it is, you gotta take your kids to. You just call the Uber and have them do it, and you can just you can pretty much do two things at one time. You can go to work and you ain't gotta do nothing. Okay, get them to school. Okay, so I can see where it was a guy that said that Uber saved his job because he was at work and his kids went with somebody that was grown, or like an amusement park or something like that, and somehow the adult left him at the amusement park or something like that, and he had no other recourse. Now I can see how that was beneficial and all that, and wow, you know what I'm saying? I would hate to be the driver that messes that up though. Like really, that come in there and be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I would be the driver that did that, because I would probably look at the kids, and if I could look at them and be like, they young, they acting young, everything. Like I would definitely, say no. Like in the during the school days, it's a little easier to identify kids based off of the fact that if you picking them up early at during the day, you know they probably going to school, or afternoon, you probably know they coming from school. Maybe you picking them up out of school. You know what I'm saying? So that happens a lot. So basically, what's the rules? The rules are that underage passengers shouldn't even be requesting a ride in the first place. That's number one. They shouldn't even be requesting a ride in the first place. Then number two, when they do request a ride, you as the passenger driver, you're not obligated to, card your passenger. You're not obligated to do that. So with that being said, if they are underage, there's no penalties for you. There's no, you didn't break the law or anything. Okay? I recommend you, if you're going to do it, have passengers sit in the back at all times, and also recommend having a dash cam. That way you can diffuse any he say, she say. Okay? But, I mean, I wouldn't do it. Even with a camera, dash cam, I still wouldn't do it. It's just too much of a risk. I feel like the risk outweighs the rewards. And that's how I look at things. I look at what's in it for me. Okay, I pick up a kid. Most likely kids don't go far because they don't have disposable income. So I can't imagine them, going 20 miles real quick like a child. No. They usually go real quick, little drop off, so it's not going to be a severe profitable day for you. You know what I'm saying? By picking up kids. So, so you got to think about stuff like that. And I know that, hey, it's another ride. Maybe it's one for your power driver bonus or whatever, or, whatever your reason might be for taking that ride. But, just know that both Uber and Lyft have pretty much very similar guidelines, okay, on how to handle that. You're not required as a driver to card, but you can, okay? So it's really up to the driver, but I think that if we, as drivers, we train these passengers that when I pull up and I see that your child is an underage minor, I ain't taking them. And then you gonna try another person, and they gonna come and be like, "Oh no, we can't take him." And then you gonna have to do that 3 or 4 times before you even get somebody, and you gonna stop. It's gonna discourage you from wanting to ever do it again. That's where we need to be at. We need to be the discouragers, because I feel like if we discourage these passengers, they will not use the service for kids, and it would make the day go by smoother, because it's been times that I get call after call where I go from one call saying, "Oh no," then go to another call, "Oh come on, man, another one," and then I finally get somebody that I can take, but I didn't waste a severe amount of gas real quick. So you gotta figure those things out, man, for real. So that's really up to the driver, though. So but if we can all do our part as drivers, it's just unsafe to take a passenger. As far as insurance is concerned, insurance should not affect if you're covered or not. So most insurance companies don't have anything in particular where they don't cover children or whatever, blah blah blah. But if you have rideshare insurance, that's what you need, regardless of what you have. So it has to be rideshare, okay? I mean that's where it needs to be at. So you know, So just keep in mind that's what pretty much what I was talking about. I just wanted to let you guys know that it's really no penalty for drivers if they do decide to pick up passengers like that. But I just think that we need to not do that because we need to discourage people because it's starting to become an issue, and I hate doing that. I hate making issues for myself. But that's all I gotta say about that. But listen, hey, don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. My name is Prime Time, and I gotta go. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my vids. I'll holler at you again.